Second unit UK, go ahead and hop on a bench. Hey, come on, what's that nonsense?
They're destroying them. They were here earlier.
Okay. Let's. Alright. Everyone on a bench. Stepping on a beach.
Should have segregated. Blacks on one bench, whites on the others. Fuck off.
Oh, I'm gonna sit next to you, Veritas.
On a bench. On a bench.
Come on, Pepsi, join the awesome bench. Join the non-racial bench.
This podium up here is crowded.
I think you need to lessen it a bit.
Alright, please stay still, Lucky Tizak. Yeah, guys, pretty good event. You guys did great as always. In fact, it was so beautiful. How'd it go? I'm just gonna skip ahead to the meeting. I'm sure some of you have your suspicions and assumptions beforehand, so I'm not gonna sugarcoat this or anything. The PSG as an NW regiment is no more. From this point on, I am disbanding the PSG as an NW regiment.
Awesome, I'm glad.
Us officers talked about it, and for one, I have a lot going on in my life right now that I just can't keep up with meeting obligations or scheduling 1v1s and things like that. So I was planning on retiring. Maybe I'd come in every now and then or something like that. But I know Loki was talking about some things, and I don't know how to really progress from here about that. But let me just check that. If he's one of your friends, just tell him to come in later. So this is not a prank or anything. What I want to do and how I want to see this is the PSG will remain as like a gaming group. I don't want you guys are the best group I've ever seen, ever been with. You all are a ton of fun to play with. So what I want to do is keep this as a gaming group and preferably just stay in the TeamSpeak and all that stuff. All I really want to do is abolish it as an NW regiment. We had a terrific run winning, NWL League 2 and have such a great reputation in this community. My hopes for the future is that should Bannerlord come out, should it have an NW mod that we all are hoping, and it meets its expectations, and that community transfers over or becomes large with the new players that will come. It's gonna be huge if it all works out like expected. But anyways, if all that comes out and all that works out, I would gladly reform in that game. But how I see the game NW right now in Mount&Blade is pretty dead, and just unfortunately not as much fun as it used to be for me. Today was a lot of fun, I gotta say, but yeah. Anyone want to comment on that? I think I could say a few more things about how I want to see things going, but
do it. Say it.
It's funny, my brother just said Chivalry was going dead like today.
Game is dead. Well, anyways,
at the start, but
yeah, I think like 4,600 hours in this game kind of eventually burned me out. What I want, if you guys want to stay and like play NW, propane, come on. If you want to stay and play, actually he did, yes. If you want to stay and play NW, like if I went in any group fighting and things like that, personally, I'm keeping the PSG tags because I'm considering it a gaming group now. I would just take out the ranks. So like in TeamSpeak, unless there's any huge, I don't know, opposition to this or something like that, I was just gonna remove everyone's ranks, so if I keep the tags. there's no
that sounds like a good idea, John. If it is just a gaming
so
group.
I don't want anyone leaving for any separate regiments or anything like that. I mean, this doesn't interfere with any of that because it's a gaming group, But if a group of you went off and did your own thing, I don't want to see things broken up or anything. But now I'm just kind of ranting. Yeah, I didn't really bring up any structure to this announcement. Really, I was just gonna talk. But yeah, that was the whole meeting, and I'm glad for those that came. We had 18 people. Like,
Oh my god.
That-
My
that was
mic's
one
been
of-
muted this entire time.
yeah, 18. That's been like the peak. That was one of our peaks. It was this high of attendance, and lately the amount of people we've had, and honestly, we've had a lot of new people, but the people I see here, it's been the same for a long time. You guys have stuck through it all and done so much. So I'm gonna say it. I'm proud to have been your leader.
So, John,
And-
I have a question for everyone to hear. What you're essentially saying is the PSG is being retired as a NW regiment that will participate in any events or competitive play.
The PSG, the Pontifical Sisguard, yes.
So, y'all heard it here. PSG tags are off in NW
Ranks.
ranks.
It's a gaming group now.
I can't do that because then it's gone like forever when I do that. So I'm just not going to use tags, but I'll be playing.
Yeah, so something like that is fine. I haven't told anyone else. You guys are obviously going to be the first, but I'm going to be going and pretty much just letting everyone know, like all the important people in the community. And you'll probably get questions later on about it, but feel free to answer it however you want.